Yo, still Bills, what's the deal, man? Yo, peep game, man. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, man. I was just watching an interview from Tim Bradley, and he talking about he has his skepticism of Canelo Alvarez being on the juice or not, man. My thing is this: when someone pops dirty, despite the circumstances, you're supposed to stay skeptical about it. I have no issues with that whatsoever. If someone pops dirty at any point in their career, you keep their ass under the microscope, and that includes Canelo. I don't believe, even though I'm a fan of him, I don't believe he's above scrutiny. You dig? If at any point in time in your career, given the fact, if you're in this profession in particular, you pop dirty at any point in time, you keep their ass under the microscope. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Nobody should be above scrutiny in this sport. This sport is literally, you can go in here, you're licensed to kill. You can kill a motherfucker in the ring and get away with it. The only thing you will have to deal with is your own demons. No legalese, no jail time, none of that. You signed up to do this shit. So most definitely keep them under the microscope, any and everything. But the thing is, though, we haven't heard a peep from Canelo as far as these cheating allegations are concerned since his Triple G debacle. We have heard nothing. That's been 4-5 fights. After Golovkin, the second Golovkin fight got postponed because he popped dirty. So Golovkin, they fight 6 months later. So you have Golovkin, you have Danny Jacobs, you have Rocky Fielding, you have Sergey Kovalev, you have Callum Smith, you have Abney Yerodrum, then you have Billy Joe Saunders. So we're 7 fights removed since that allegation. Not even an allegation. He popped dirty. There's no allegations. There's no allegedly. There's no nothing. He popped dirty. He popped dirty for under whatever circumstances. That's besides the fact. He was found with a trace substance in the system. That's been 7 fights. 7 fights. And he's allegedly, even Tim Bradley said he's given hair follicles. I don't know what the significance of a hair follicle is. I just gonna say I'm clueless, so I'm not, talking greasy or nothing like that. I genuinely don't know. I don't follow this shit. But he's given allegedly a hair follicle I don't know. It's pretty much, it's undisputed. If you give somebody a hair follicle and they find the substance in your hair fibers or whatever, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. But he's allegedly given a hair follicle like, yo, here, I'm not cheating. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not. So my thing is, he's 7 fights removed from his situation. Why is he being chastised in the manner that he's being chastised in because of Oscar Valdez? That's the biggest takeaway from this whole ordeal. That's the biggest takeaway. And I also heard him say, yo, he got tired with Danny Jacobs. Now he don't get tired. He punching harder, yada, yada, yada. You can have your skepticisms. I'm not mad at it because he's popped dirty before. But the thing is this. You can most definitely push your cardio. I don't remember him gassing against Danny Jacobs, personally. I felt like after he fought Golovkin mid-ring and they backs never touched the ropes, well, it glanced the rope in like the 10th round. The championship rounds. I don't think his tank should be questioned after that. I don't. And stamina is something that you can work on. You can run more, you can spar more, you can hit mitts more. You can most definitely improve your stamina. You can. You can fight smarter and not throw as many punches, so you can reserve some gas in the tank for later on down the stretch. You can work on stamina. That's not really a... You can work on that. You can work on that. I just... Man, like... I think I'm not mad at, you know, the frustrations of people, because, you know, regarding that camp. I get it. I understand it. I do. But we're getting to a point where it's not even about the culprit at hand no more. Like, we're forgetting about that. It's no longer about... It's not as much about Oscar Valdez as it is about Canelo Alvarez. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? All the energy that they're putting in to clapping at Canelo, they need to be putting in to the WBC for allowing Oscar Valdez to defend his title and not being stripped, and he's fighting tonight. That's where the energy needs to be going to. Not Canelo, bro. I do not think that's fair whatsoever. Canelo is getting the heat because of what Oscar Valdez is doing. Oscar Valdez did. You can have your, you know, your skepticism, whatever, man. But when a motherfucker doesn't pop dirty in 7 fights, at this point, you know, you're always gonna have that stigmatism attached to you, man. But at this point, he's given hair follicles or whatever, proving, yo, that shit was an accident. Nonetheless, he popped dirty, so you can have your skepticisms, man. You can. I'm not mad at that. Was kind of unfair. Not even kind of. It was very unfair. Is he's being demonized because of a mistake? Not even. I don't know if it's a mistake or not, but he's being demonized on account of what Oscar Valdez did. That is not cool. That is not cool. Anybody from Camp Canelo, these are grown ass men. These are grown ass men. He pops dirty 7 fights ago. All right, cool. Chastise him. If it happens again, chastise him. Chastise him. Have your reserves. But why can't we save these reserves until the Caleb Plant fight? The actual fight. Close to the fight. Why are we clapping at him because of Oscar Valdez fuck up? That shit is not what's up, man. That guilty by association shit. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. You can have your reserves, your skepticism. I'm gonna keep repeating that. But that Canelo didn't pop dirty. Oscar did. Oscar Valdez popped dirty. Not Canelo. Get that nigga the heat. Give him that heat. It's as simple as that. A motherfucker goes 7 fights since that situation took place. 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And y'all bang on him because of what Oscar Valdez did. Like, this shit is ridiculous, man. Like, it's like, wow. Wow. What happened with Jarrell Miller after doing all this yapping? All that yapping he did, he popped dirty twice. Twice. And that's my nigga. But he popped dirty twice. Canelo, on the other hand, popped dirty once. Got a 6-month suspension. And hasn't had a problem since. And he didn't, to my knowledge, he didn't have a problem beforehand. Now people was, oh man, he's, you know, all of a sudden he's hitting harder, and, you know, his tank is this and that and the third. It's like, hey man, you know, people, they get bigger. Size alongside with technique, proper technique, you're gonna hit harder. We just gotta start calling a spade, man. But you can still be optimistic to what, you know, to both sides. I'm not mad at that. You can have your skepticisms, man, but the thing, it's not even the thing, because it's masking agents with these substances that they're taking to enhance their skill. So you could, because the motherfucker ain't popping dirty, don't mean that he ain't dirty. But on the flip side, you do have to pop dirty in order to be, classified as dirty. And he has been, he's popped dirty before, but he hasn't since. He hasn't since, man, and he's not being, it's real unfair for him to be getting, and they haven't said anything in this capacity since it happened. They ain't said a damn thing since it happened. But since Oscar Valdez pops dirty and they're stablemates, now Canelo is being put back under the spotlight because of what Oscar Valdez did, and that shit ain't cool. If we gonna keep, man, bang on him, you dig? But bang on him consistently. Don't just wait till Oscar Valdez. Don't wait till anybody in his camp. Oh, I know my order ain't ready right now. Don't wait till a nigga pop dirty in his camp for you to start clapping at him. That ain't the move, G. Holy smokes, it's ready right now. I know that ain't my man Vaughn. No, that ain't that nigga. But that's how I'm feeling about it, man. I'm not mad at Tim Bradley. He hit on some good points. But they, it's hit, it's give and take. It's a two-edged sword on what he was saying. You could have your skepticism, motherfucker. He wasn't hitting hard back then or whatever. All right, cool. Or he was hitting hard, but he wasn't hitting as hard. He couldn't knock out Lara. He couldn't knock out Cotto. And the thing is, Lara and Cotto are better than the people that he's fighting today. They're just bigger than Lara and Cotto. That's it. Lara and Cotto had what it took to give a certain amount of resistance to where they wouldn't get knocked off their feet and put to sleep. And he was fighting at 54 at that time. He was fighting at 54. Then he went up and he fought Jacobs and Golovkin, who are better than the people that he's fighting today. And the people that he's fighting today, he's brutalizing them because they're not better than Golovkin, Lara, Jacobs, and Cotto. So that's how I feel about it, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm about to go get my Texas Roadhouse. I'm fucking starving, man. Peace.